Hey everyone! Me and my husband recently went to the beautiful island of St. Maarten and loved it. In this video, we'll be sharing our full St. Maarten travel guide and tips based off our recent visit.
St. Maarten is a beautiful yet very unique Caribbean island. This one island is shared between two countries, the southern side belonging to the Kingdom of the Netherlands, while collectively the northern side of the island belonging to the French Republic. In short, St. Maarten does not have any entry requirements. Though on the country's website, it seems the information may not be up to date, as it states a digital ED card is required. We found that not to be true. However, upon arrival, you will have to show proof of accommodations going through customs. There is public transportation throughout the island, both on the Dutch and French side, in the form of small public buses that are similar to small Sprinter vans and local vehicles that are marked taxi. As always, we personally recommend that you rent a car so that you can explore the entire island. Though we was involved in an unfortunate hit-and-run accident during our trip in our rental car, it didn't discourage us and the road conditions was fairly decent compared to other islands, and we felt completely comfortable driving around. The official currency of the French side is the euro, while the Dutch side uses the Italian guilder. USD is accepted, and I'll be sure to show the conversion rate for both below. Also, a tip as it relates to money, we highly recommend that you bring cash, as it's widely and sometimes only accepted, even in the tourist areas. If you decide not to, just know that you'll be hit with ATM fees up to $10 per withdrawal, or may not be able to withdraw money after 2 p.m. as the ATMs can run out of money at the peak times, which we personally encountered 3 times. St. Maarten is considered a safe island generally and for tourists, and I had to agree in our experience. We felt safe our entire trip while exploring both the Dutch and French side. Even with that being said, always take into consideration small petty and violent crime can happen anywhere, so you should still be aware of your surroundings and avoid non-tourist areas after dark. Philipsburg is the capital of St. Maarten, the Dutch side, which is home to cobblestone streets, colonial-style buildings, and Front Street, which is a popular shopping area, all of which is one street away from Great Bay Beach and this boardwalk that's filled with beach bars, food, local vendors, and more. Philipsburg is located next to the port of St. Maarten, so this area can get very busy very quickly. However, if you're not visiting on a cruise ship and want to avoid the cruise crowds, you can visit Port of St. Maarten, which I'll link below, to see a full schedule of cruise ships arriving by date and time. From what we was told, if you want to avoid the cruise crowds, you will want to visit on a day when there's 2 or less cruise ships at dock. Marigot is the capital of St. Maarten, the French side. This main town also is a historic landmark and home to St. Louis, having been used by the French and British natives for a number of nearby battles. Marigot is home to several French bakeries, shops, restaurants, local vendors, and the lively carnival celebration which takes place throughout the month of February until the beginning of March, whereas on the Dutch side, their carnival begins mid-April through May. Should you decide you want to take a day trip to a nearby island, such as Anguilla or St. Bart's, you can catch one of the many daily ferries right here out of Marigot Bay. I'll be sure to leave the link in the description. St. Maarten has a lot of options for accommodations, which ultimately boils down to personal preference. If you want to stay on the French or Dutch side, be secluded on a resort or hotel, and on and on. We personally chose an Airbnb in the heart of Simpson Bay, which was perfect for us. Only being 5 to 10 minutes away from the airport, we had restaurants literally beneath us, lots of bars and supermarkets in walking distance, and the best part, having Kimshaw Beach right across the street. Collectively, the island's culture is a blend of African, French, British, Dutch, Amerindian, and Asian heritage. Although each side's culture is influenced by their respective administering countries, they share enough similar heritage and traditions. The Dutch side is primarily known for its nightlife, beaches, and casinos, while the French side is known for its nude beaches, clothing, and outdoor shopping markets. This island collectively has over 30 beaches, including the most famous, Maho Beach. Known for tourists lining up to watch planes departure and arrive just feet away, this beach does fill up pretty quickly, as this is probably the biggest tourist attraction in St. Maarten. The peak times for visiting is between 12 noon and 4 p.m., as this is when you can expect to catch a lot of the planes landing. If you do go, just be sure to be careful, as the jet blast can seriously injure or even kill you, as you'll see signs posted around. Now, if you want to just relax, you do have several stunning beaches on both sides, including Great Bay Beach in Philipsburg, Grand Cass Beach in Marigot, and Mullet Bay Beach in Simpson Bay, just to name a few. A lot of the beaches located on the French side are nude beaches, just so that you are aware. St. Maarten has a variety of great food options and restaurants spread across this island that we honestly enjoyed. And if you get a chance, be sure to try some local favorites such as Johnny Cakes, Fresh Comp, and French desserts. One of our favorite restaurants we ate at was a small local shop called Little Jerusalem in Simpson Bay. We had the garlic hummus and the famous, which is a large shawarma that's crazy flavorful, stuffed with chicken, lamb, peppers, potatoes, and curry. If you visit, we highly recommend that you try it, and we only paid $22 for everything. The weather is typically great here in peak season, which is the months of December, January, and February. Summer and early fall can be tricky, transitioning into the wet season. During this time, even some hotels close in this off-season, as there's a chance of hurricanes, so just be sure to check the seasons prior to planning your trip. Should you prefer to use a local eSim for cell services during your stay, this island does have a few options. Chippy, which is what we use personally and had no problems with, as well as other providers such as Telcel, Dolphin, Orange, SFR, and Digicel. In conclusion, this island is amazing, and the fact that you get to experience two different countries and cultures on this one island makes it even more of a no-brainer to visit. We highly recommend that you put St. Maarten in your islands to visit in 2024, or just period.